Have you ever met someone and instantly felt drawn to them? Maybe they weren't the loudest or the most charismatic person in the room, yet something about them made you like them almost immediately. The truth is, being likable isn't about luck, it's about psychology. There are subtle but powerful tricks that can make people feel comfortable, connected, and drawn to you without even realizing why. And the best part? Anyone can learn these tricks. In this video, we'll uncover 10 subtle psychological techniques that will make people instantly like you. 1. The power of mirroring. Have you ever noticed that close friends or couples sometimes sit the same way, use similar hand gestures, or even speak at the same pace? That's mirroring, and it's a powerful psychological tool. People are naturally drawn to those who seem familiar. By subtly mirroring someone's body language, tone of voice, or even their word choices, you can create an instant subconscious bond. But the key is to be subtle. Copying someone too obviously can feel creepy. Instead, gently reflect their energy. If they're speaking softly, lower your tone slightly. If they lean in, mirror their movement naturally. Without them even realizing it, they'll start to feel more comfortable around you, as if you're already in sync. 2. Use the magic of saying their name. Have you ever noticed how hearing your name instantly grabs your attention? That's because our brains are wired to love the sound of our own name. Using someone's name in conversation builds an instant sense of familiarity and connection. But here's the trick. Don't overdo it. Saying their name too often can feel forced. Instead, use it naturally, especially when greeting them, making a point, or saying goodbye. For example, "That's a great idea, Sarah." Or, "It was awesome talking to you, James." This small habit makes people feel seen, respected, and more connected to you. 3. The 70-30 rule. Let them talk more. People love to talk about themselves. It's human nature. Studies show that when someone talks about themselves, it activates the brain's pleasure centers. The key to being instantly likable? Listen more than you speak. Follow the 70-30 rule. Let them talk 70% of the time while you speak only 30%. But don't just stay silent. Ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share more. Instead of, "Did you have a good weekend?" ask, "What was the best part of your weekend?" People will walk away feeling great after talking to you, simply because you made them feel heard. 4. The highlight effect. Make them feel special. People are drawn to those who make them feel good about themselves. One of the easiest ways to do this is by highlighting what's great about them, genuinely. Instead of generic compliments like, "You look nice," be specific. "That color really suits you." Or, "I love how passionate you are about this topic." The more specific your compliment, the more impactful it will be. This technique works because it shows that you're truly paying attention, making the other person feel valued and appreciated. 5. The power of the compliment backfire effect. Here's a trick few people know. Sometimes the best way to make someone like you is not by complimenting them, but by appreciating their compliments. If someone says, "You're really good at what you do," instead of brushing it off with, "Oh, it's nothing," try responding with, "Wow, that means a lot coming from you." This subtly places value back on them, making them feel respected and admired. It creates a dynamic where they feel good about themselves while also reinforcing their positive feelings toward you. 6. Subtle touch, the science of warmth. Physical touch, when used correctly, can significantly boost likability. A light tap on the shoulder, a handshake with a warm grip, or a brief touch on the arm while laughing. These small gestures build warmth and trust. Studies show that people who use subtle touch in social interactions are perceived as more charismatic and friendly. But be careful. This should always be natural and appropriate to the context. When done correctly, it creates a subconscious sense of connection and trust. 7. The power of shared experiences. Nothing builds quick rapport like finding common ground. If you want someone to like you instantly, look for shared experiences, even small ones. It could be a favorite hobby, a mutual friend, or even just a love for the same TV show. Saying, "You love that band too?" "No way," creates an immediate connection. Shared experiences activate the brain's bonding mechanisms, making relationships form faster and stronger. 8. Show genuine enthusiasm. People are naturally drawn to enthusiasm. If you're genuinely interested in what someone is saying, show it. Lean in slightly, use engaged facial expressions, and respond with enthusiasm. For example, if someone shares something exciting, don't just say, "That's cool." Instead, say, "Wow, that's amazing. Tell me more." Enthusiasm is contagious. It makes interactions feel more positive and memorable. 9. The Ben Franklin effect. Ask for small favors. This is one of the most interesting psychological tricks. Research shows that when someone does a small favor for you, they actually like you more. It seems backward, but it works because people subconsciously justify their actions by thinking, "I must like them if I'm helping them." So ask for a tiny, easy favor, like borrowing a pen or getting their opinion on something. It makes them feel helpful and subconsciously strengthens their bond with you. 10. Exit on a high note. The lasting impression rule. How an interaction ends matters more than how it begins. Leave people with a warm, lasting impression. As you part ways, give a compliment, a warm handshake, or a memorable phrase like, "I really enjoyed talking with you. I hope we meet again soon." People remember the last moments of an interaction the most, so ending on a positive note makes them associate you with warmth and positivity. Becoming more likable isn't about changing who you are, it's about understanding human nature. Try these subtle psychological tricks and watch how effortlessly people start warming up to you. Which of these tricks have you used before? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more psychology and relationship insights.